When you're negotiating with Iran, Mr. President, to what extent are American financial situations motivating you to make a deal?
Not even a little bit. The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't think about American financial situation. I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. You cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's all. That's the only thing that motivates.
Look, y'all, he said it. Thus,
Mr. President, are you going to do anything about the affordability crisis? I'm not going to do a single goddamn thing about the affordability crisis because I'm getting rich and all the people who believe me and think I'm going to help can lick my nose and the crust between them. I want them to eat my you know how I fart every day because I can't control my stupid ass I call a mouth? Well, because of that, I want everyone to eat it. They can eat my because I want to win the next election, and even though I'm dying before your very eyes, everybody can eat suck before I get too goddamn and I'm not going to help any of you. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, the literal Satan, we're going to rule the world.
Colin Fitzmaurice, a TikToker, just absolutely crushed on the platform.
Again, working through all the permitting to drive towards that so that we can be selling clean, reliable energy to our allies in the Pacific who want to do more trade with us. And lastly, again, thank you for creating the National Energy.
And when we have fun with this stuff happening, what seems to be a lot.
Mama, I have great news. I actually just diarrheaed in my bed. Mama, I diarrheaed. It went everywhere. It was a great sight, terrific sight. I can't wait for you to clean it up. I want you to call our maid, Chalissa. She's going to be wonderful. She's going to do great because we know that she's the greatest at cleaning it up. And quite frankly, I didn't eat the carrots like you said, so it is very liquidy. It's very liquidy. I had 2 McDonald's today. You told me to only have one. I had 2 McDonald's. And because of that, I think I'm going to send more money to Israel. I'm going to send more money to them. Okay. I want you to have a great night, Mama. I love you, Mama. Anyways, clean up the diarrhea. It's there for you in the morning. Good night, Mama.
Fitzmaurice does the exact same. This impression is honestly impressive.
I see it as someone healing someone. I see the American flag, patriotic. I see soldiers in it. I see a nurse in it. I see someone praying in it.
Yeah.
I see 3, supposed to be maybe angels up above, but the middle one is quite demon looking.
You didn't answer the question.
Well, actually, Jesus, they said, never wore red, that would be more like a pope. Now, okay, because of my brain, I start reading. I start looking at different people, what they were saying. I really did read. I read a lot. Trump is healing America.
On the subject of Trump depicting himself as Jesus Christ, a large portion of MAGA fell for it and or just simply went along with it.
He doesn't actually think he's Jesus. I actually do think I'm Jesus, quite frankly, so I decided to prove a point. I'm going to make a flying city called Columbia, a new America in the sky, a floating Columbia with floating buildings. We'll have sky rails connecting them. It's going to be beautiful, quite frankly. It's going to be wonderful. I'm going to have a daughter. I'm going to name her Elizabeth, and she's going to be wow. She's going to be so sexy, unbelievable. Quite frankly, I think I'm a little better than Jesus.
Jesus was a loser.
Jesus died and then he came back and then he died again. I don't think I'm ever gonna die. I'm gonna stay here forever. I'm never going away. You can't get rid of me. Death, go away. Bye-bye.
The hand gestures here are remarkable and also doing a lot of the heavy lifting, I must say.
But the reflecting pool is great and it's gonna look beautiful. It's so sad to see what they did. And then the fake news tries to say, oh, well, it didn't work. Of course it worked. Everything I do works. What I do works. What I do best is build. And we fixed, I think it's 52, all over the city they're talking about it. But you know, the biggest thing is we have one of the safest cities. If you would have come here 2 years ago, you had a good chance of being mugged, although you're a very big guy. They would have mugged him up. They would have beat the hell out of him. He would have said, I'm never going back. Now you can walk with your beautiful wife You could walk with your friends down to a restaurant. You know, we were losing all our restaurants.
Then we have this bit of stupidity.
Mr. President, why focus on the reflecting pool instead of helping Americans?
I'd rather eat the rotten ass of a roadkill skunk and drown it in beer than help any average American in this stupid country, because all I care about is the money from Israel and Russia and my billionaire friends. We're going to make a data center instead of helping you, and all those taxpayer monies that you want, it's going to me. I don't give a you do. Buy my watches and then pay the taxes. Y'all can suck my taint and lick my balls. That reflecting pool is just a monument to me, Donald Trump, because after I die, you're going to spend 50 goddamn years trying to pick up the pieces. Good luck, s***s!
At this stage, I'm just waiting for when Colin decides to do satire in his videos.
We can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon. You might be too young for this. I don't know if I want. They probably know. They probably know better than most people.
Nuclear weapons, the stock market, his quest for the Nobel Prize. That's what the president talked about during an event ostensibly about rebooting the presidential physical fitness test. For nearly an hour in the Oval Office as a gaggle of children looked on, standing mostly still, yawning occasionally, holding onto their challenge coins as Trump wove between topics related and not.
These are sick people, and we're not going to let lunatics have a nuclear weapon. The power of a nuclear weapon is something I don't even want to talk about. The S&P just set a new record. I ended 8 wars. Nobody else ever ended a war. And the person that won the Nobel Prize, Maria, she's a good person. She said, I don't deserve this. This deserves to President Trump.
My God, this is embarrassing. Just imagine if this were to be, I don't know, Barack Obama doing this. What would Fox News say? What would Joe Biden, if he were to do this, be critiqued as?
He loves children.
We just discovered the nine-tailed fox resides in Naruto Uzumaki. We're going to capture this child. I'm going to bring him to a very special island with my best friend, and we're going to extract the nine-tailed fox right out of him, and it's going to be delicious. We're going to extract it, and we're going to take it out, and then I'm going to have the nine-tailed fox, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to be wonderful. I love children.
For more of Colin's content, please head to his TikTok page where he releases banger after banger for your enjoyment. Tremendous work all around, dude. Well done.
I'm perfect, and I'm everything as well.
You're going to jail.
I'm a part of it.
You're going to jail.
You're going straight there. Straight, matter of fact, get out of the country.
Okay.
Get deported. We got a little bit of Puerto Rican in ya, you do. I can see it with my eyes.
Like Obama, black people. Okay, black people.
I love black people.
Black people.
I have lots of black friends.
I want them gone. Okay, I don't want them.
Get them out of here.
We should get rid of them. Why haven't we passed a bill yet to get rid of them? I think
I remember a man.
the bill called Keep Okay, Crooked Hillary Sleepy.
Before you interrupted me again, Hillary took my beautiful bill. She did. She took my beautiful bill. I said, Hillary, don't take him away. We have such a connection. And she said, no. I'm taking him. And I was very sad.
Kamala is not gonna do a good job. She lied.
Get in the car.
These two are also great Trump impressionists. Please support Ariana's videos on TikTok because they will not disappoint. Here's another.
This is my impression of Donald Trump if he was a GPS.
In 0.2 miles, you're going to be turning right. Okay, a beautiful, tremendous right turn.
Wait, don't we need to go left?
You know, we went left once with Joe Biden, and it was so bad with that. You look at what happened to the car when we went left. We ended up in a ditch, like America. And so we're going to be going right to get to every destination. We will be making right turns until we get there.
Shout out to Nacho too, and everybody doing them. We'll feature more. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.